For the given circuit, we need to calculate the power associated with each source, the two voltage sources, 12 volt and 24 volt, and the current source of 0.6 amps. The power is calculated as voltage times current, and we will try to figure out everything one step at a time. So we will start with noting the notes, so we could arrange our nodal equations. The first one, we have a very clear 24 voltage source at the top, which has a positive terminal to the right, so let's call the node in here VA. At the negative side, respectively, the nodal value is going to be VA minus 24. The 24 is the 24 volts indicated at the voltage source itself. Okay, then we will arrange a reference point. So let's say the reference point is going to be right here at the bottom, and the voltage at that reference point we know is A0. So let's organize some currents. We will have a current that is powered by the 12 volt source and goes through the 10 ohm resistor, let's call it I1. Will we have a current that goes towards the ground through the 40 ohm resistor, so let's call it I2. And we need to organize another current. Let's take again towards the reference point, is the ground, the current which we will call I3, and it will go through the 40 ohm resistor. Now, let's try to write the equations for each current. I1 is a voltage over resistance, so let's organize in here the nodal difference. Nodal difference is going to be the 12 volts at the positive end, or minus at the negative end, where we're going to, or where we have actually the drop in the potential is going to be the VA minus 24. And all of this is divided by the 10 ohm resistor. In terms of I2 is pretty direct. I2 go through the 40 ohm resistor, and it has a higher potential, which is the A minus 24, minus lower potential, which is at the reference point 0, and that is divided by the resistance of 40 ohm. So it's basically VA minus 24 over 40. And I3 is very easy. This is the VA minus the reference point 0 divided by the 40 ohms. Okay, once we have the three equations, or we will try to work out a relation between all the currents. So let's try to figure out the possibility to combine something in here. If you look at all of those together, combine, and we call that note B, basically, we call it not B, like that. We could apply Kirchhoff current law at that not B, and it will look like the current I1 plus the 0.6 amps from the source should equal to I2 plus I3. Okay, from here we have to organize an expression. I1, we already have it. It's 12 minus VA minus 24, and that's divided by 10, plus 0.6 we're not going to change. I2 we got the expression, which is VA minus 24 over 40, and I3 we also got the expression, which is VA over 40. If we simplified the expression, we will pull out a value for VA, arriving at 32 volts. Okay, now how can we use this? If we know that VA is 32 volts, this means that we could calculate the current I1, which is powered by the 12-volt source, and in this case we will be able to calculate the power which is generated by the 12-volt source, supplied by the 12-volt source. So let's do that. I1 is 12 minus VA being 32 minus 24 divided by 10, which gave me 0.4. And I know the voltage in here is the voltage source with 12 volts, so I could say that the power for the 12 volts voltage source is going to be 0.4 times 12. And here I can get my first answer. The power for the 12-volt voltage source is 4.8 watt. Okay, my first answer is ready. Now I will carry on with the easy one. The easy one is the one which is related with 0.6 amps, because 0.6 amps is the current which is tied up with VA directly 32 volts. So I could say that taking current equals 0.6 amps and using as a voltage value VA, which we know is 32 volts, we can calculate the power for the 0.6 amp source, and it's gonna be 0.6 times 32, which gives me power for 0.6 amp source is 19.2 watt. Now the last one is the 24 voltage source, and for this one we have to go back to the diagram again and check what we can use in here. Okay, the voltage is 24 voltage source, that's clear. Now the current. The current is going to be the negative 0.6 and VA over 40 together. Okay, so let's do that. For the 24, the 20-volt source, we could use that the voltage is 24 volts as given, and the current we set is the negative 0.6 plus VA over 40. And because we have the value for VA as 32 volts, we could calculate negative 0.6 plus 32 over 40, which gives us 0.2 amps. So from here, we could calculate power related to the 24 voltage source being 24 multiplied by 0.2. So power for 24 voltage source after the calculation ends up on 4.8 watts. And that's the third part of the question. So answer number 1. The power related to the 12-volt voltage source, the power related to the 0.6 amp current source, and the power related to the 24-volt voltage source, all of them are being calculated, which concludes the solution for the question.